not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system.
Showtime!
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
I said, are you ready?
Are you ready?
No! I said, I'm just ribbing. I know you're ready.
I apologize.
For the thousands in attendance, for the millions watching around the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, tonight,
After chaos,
proudly brings to you its
Awesome.
YouTube
live stream.
champions of the world!
This is your boy L from the Jkl Awesome. That's my boy Pop T, the hot Popics live stream.
And of course, if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you!
What's up, peeps? It's your boy L of the Jkl Awesome. That's my boy Pop T, the hot Popics live stream, 4:30 Wednesdays. We're here. I know we're late. We're getting back to the starting late stuff. Cause we be backstage BSing. We were talking about SummerSlam. Sorry, guys. I mean, it's stuff that we could easily talk about on air, but we get caught up backstage talking about stuff. They'll be like, "Oh, let's start. Let's go. Let's go." So what's going on with you, bro? How we doing today?
All good, bro. All good. All good.
Seems
I'm trying to. You see, what I do is I share this on the Facebook groups and our pages and etc. And But as you hit live, I said, wait, let me log into Facebook first, and then you went live.
Yeah, because when I said let's go, I hit go live, and then you said, wait a minute. I'm like, I already hit the button. I guess.
I was like 2 seconds behind. Normally I have everything open already, but then we got talking about SummerSlam.
Right.
And then I wasn't doing it because I was focusing on what else.
Right. Sorry, guys. That's how we do. We get backstage and we just get to talking, and then we'll be like, oh yeah, we got like 6 minutes into the live. We could have been already, but of course, always the noise now. Why? I'm telling you, as soon as we go, I've been sitting here in front of my computer for about a half an hour, just playing games and going through stuff and on my phone. My window's open, my front porch door is open, no noise. Especially since they just tore up my street because they're laying down new tar. So nobody's been driving down my street. And as soon as we go live, what do we get? Sirens and trucks and so. What's going on? They must know. They must know. It's time for Hot Popics. Let's make some noise. Jesus. Anyway, really quickly through the chat. Chase, what's up? Chase from Chase's Kingdom. DPJ, happy Wednesday.
There we go. He did it right this time, didn't he?
What's going on? Thank you for hanging out. Yeah, listen, I posted on my Instagram. I got the first Chase Cobb Vanth, I believe in a trade. I don't even remember, but I know I got the first one either in a trade or I bought it from someone over Instagram, something. I was most likely through a trade. The second Cobb Vanth I found, I don't know, maybe a month, 2 months ago at a Barnes & Noble, just sitting on the shelf. A store I wasn't even going to go in. I just decided to walk through to go into the mall because you know how some stores have the outside to the mall and you can go through the store and go in the mall. And I know they have Pops. So I said, I'll just check the Pop section real quick. It was sitting there. And then, was it yesterday? No, Monday, I found 2 more Cobb Vanth chases at Five Below. It was a Five Below I went to before. They had a bunch of, what Pop did they have in there? It wasn't Fennec Shand. It was a different Pop. I posted it on my Instagram, whatever. Because one Five Below I went to had a ton of Fennec Shands, and then this Five Below had a bunch of whatever other Pop it was. But since I was in the area, I said, well, let me just go in there. I wasn't going there for Pops. I was going in there for candy. Because I'd been buying a bunch of candy for something. So as soon as you come in, the wheelbarrow is right there with all the Pops in it. And they had Squid Game
This is
Pops.
what you took a photo of, eh?
Yeah, they had Squid Game Pops and Cobb Vanth pops, and there was a Cobb Vanth chase sitting there, and it took my brain like 3 seconds to go, "They have a chase?" So I picked it up and looked at it. I'm like, "Oh, it's a chase." And then I saw so many Cobb Vanth pops. I'm like, I wonder if they just got like a couple of boxes and just put them in here, because every 6 is a chase.
Yeah, it's a chase. Yeah.
So I kind of dug through, and the other chase was there. I was like, so I started digging through the. There's only 2, so I 2 Cobb Vanth chases, $6 a piece at Five Below. Of course, it's called Five Below. They won't sell for $5.95, but whatever. So that was just crazy. I'm like, how do I have 4 Cobb Vanth chases? 4 Cobb Vanth chases. A character I don't care that much about, but it's Star Wars. So I'm like, okay, if there's any chase to get, at least it's a Star Wars chase. So
yeah, for sure.
Wow. And I got 2 Bo-Katan chases. I bought one from Pop Fuzz. Actually, I think I bought both from Pop Fuzz, because I bought one, forgot I bought it, went back there, I don't know, 2 weeks later, bought another one, came home, was like, oh shit, I got one. So I usually scan them on my app to be sure, but in my brain, I was like, I don't have this. Like, I know I don't have this. And yeah, I had it. So I'm definitely getting back into that habit of forgetting what I have. Even the good stuff, I'm forgetting what I have. So scan everything. I gotta scan everything now.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah.
Usually Rian sends me photos when he goes out hunting, but not recently. So I don't know.
I guess I'm getting his chase luck. That was saying.
Well, apparently he's gotten a lot of chases. Just no photos.
What's up, Funko PDX? Thank you for hanging out.
PDX, how you doing, my bro?
Nick, you made it. Thank you for hanging out, Nick.
Nick.
Crazy Scottish pop color. I know, Chase Whisperer. I wish it was more than just this one chase, though, or at least a higher value chase. But it's gonna go up because his character is coming back eventually. So people will be like, "Oh, I want that Cobb Vanth," and then boom, I got 4 chases. So at least 3 of them will either be trade bait or they're actually on Whatnot right now. I already posted them on Whatnot.
Get that sold for the ones you don't have.
Yeah, right. Says you got the Elliot, the ET. Nice. I want to get that one. Elliot.
Did you see the glow on that guy?
No, I didn't see it.
Oh, it looks amazing. I'll see if I can find the picture and then I'll send it to you later or something.
I mean, I've seen the stock photo of it, like the one Funko put out, but I haven't seen anyone with it yet. Because Funko, the glow always looks good. Then you get it. I
suppose that's all. Yeah.
Oh, there he is. Rion. He said he got 3 Doctor Strange chases, 2 Halo chase, and 2 of the Demon Slayer chases. The one that you like with the tears. He's reaching. He's reaching. Oh, that was nice. Look, there it is.
You can't really see the tears because of the light.
Yeah, because of the light. Nice. But yeah, we got you said the signature should be easy for that Cobb. Probably, yeah. Timothy Oliphant. But speaking of signatures, really quick, since you brought it up, I'm gonna bring this up really quickly. This is something that Jeremy posted from New Funko Unboxings. And when I first saw it, I was kind of like, awesome. But then it kind of popped in my head. When I saw the bottom, I was like, right. So for those who can't see it or don't know, the Left Eye Pop from TLC is selling somewhere, I'm assuming on eBay. Left Eye signed Funko, JSA certified. Left Eye from TLC died like 20 years ago. There was not a Funko Pop of her 20 years ago.
So she couldn't have certified.
She couldn't have signed it. There's no way to certify that she signed anything. She's dead.
Funko Pops obviously weren't invented then, yeah.
Yeah. So if somebody has a signed Left Eye Pop that's certified, yeah, it might be fake.
Only a small possibility, only a tiny.
I know, right?
Yeah.
The only way I thought that it could actually be signed is that you know how they have the artist signature and they kind of stamp it on things. Like, so you get a pair of Michael Jordan signed Jordans, but he didn't actually sit there and sign each one. They have his signature, they print it on it. I'm thinking that's the only way you could say you have a
Yeah,
signed.
but I mean, I don't think they would be doing that like
Right,
now.
right. It wouldn't be a JSA certified pop. It would
No.
be something that Funko would have to authorize and say, yeah, it's a left eye, excuse me, a left eye signature series pop or something like that. You know, so that's crazy. I'm like, wow. I saw that and I was just kind of like, oh, cool. And then I read the bottom and I was like, oh, right.
You know, then
Like,
yeah, like that moment you realize, oh, that's pretty cool, and you realize, oh shit, man,
yeah,
that
that's
sucks,
so
man.
like people would do anything, man, anything to get that quick buck. That's just crazy. What's up, Mr. Holly English? No intro.
No
Wow.
outro.
What up, though? Thank you for coming to hang out with us. You got you know, DPJ, I've got all the Kurt Cobain pops except one, the most expensive one, whichever one that is. And the one with him wearing the glasses, we know. And I'll trade you the left eye, the Kurt Cobain pop. Oh, that's crazy. He said, I got content for that. Listen, I've got content for days because I've got so much stuff I haven't edited and put out yet. That's why I always got lost freaking footage. I've got stuff from February. I've got stuff from last June. So yeah, we got stuff, man. I got just to put it out there, my box of fun, which I opened with K. I put the video out. You guys saw what pops I got. I got the Spider-Man as Freddy. I got Danny Phantom as Freddy, and I got Darth Maul as Freddy. I was very happy to get the Darth Maul as Freddy, and I could have pretty easily, I'd say, sold the Spider-Man and the Danny Phantom and used that money to buy the Han Solo and the Mando as Freddy. You know, I mean, I might have lost or gained, depending on what it sold for, because you know, there's usually a range these things sell for. But instead, since I got hit up by a couple of people looking to trade pops, I ended up trading with one content creator. I'm not going to say yet because they might want to do content and I don't want to spoil it. So I traded with two different content creators. I traded one of them, the Danny Phantom is Freddy, and the other Danny Phantom is Freddy. I mean, the Spider-Man is Freddy. I got majority Star Wars pops, but also some other stuff. So I'll be doing content on those and getting it out as quick as possible. But when their videos drop, I'll definitely put it on my Insta and talk about it on the next Hot Topics or whatever. He said, I got the God box. I don't think I got the God box. I think I got a box
that good box though. Like,
I was satisfied with.
That was his well-suited box.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. Because as far as all the boxes I've seen, first of all, the box I got, a lot of people got that exact same box. So it's like they were all like set in a certain way. There are very few variations though. Like I saw someone who got the box I got, but instead of the Danny Phantom, they got like one of the 1,000-piece Thors or something like that. Like they got, so some of them, like they took out one of the high pieces and put in the low piece. But out of all the combinations I've seen, this was the combination that best suited me. Because while I didn't care as much for the Danny Phantom, I was familiar with it and happy to get it, knowing that there's only 2 Danny Phantom pops, including that one. So I was like, all right, well, that's actually a good pop to get. And of course, Maul, that's the one I wanted the most. Even after seeing all the reveals, I'm like, yeah, Maul is the one I wanted the most. And Spider-Man, which of course I would grab Spider-Man, awesome. So it worked out. It worked out to be a box that was suited for me. So I'm definitely not mad at it. But chances are, the odds, I would have got a Star Wars pop regardless. Because I think a lot of them had at least one of the Star Wars pops in it. Either the Han Solo, the Darth Maul, or the Mando. So I would have been happy to at least have gotten one of the Star Wars pops. But the fact that I got a box that was definitely suited towards my taste, it worked out. And then, like I said,
But
the two that I got that I cared for but wasn't that hooked on, I ended up trading them for other stuff I needed. So it worked out. It worked.
But out of all the Star Wars pops, no, that one's for bets. Let's just hold we'll be the ones and you can be the two. That's okay. Anyway, out of all the Star Wars Freddy's, though, the Darth Maul is the best looking.
Yeah, it definitely is.
It definitely. I mean, I'd like the Han Solo one and the Mando don't really look too super fantastic besides the body. Like, I mean, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, and
whereas the Freddy head on the Darth Maul one is painted and changed and everything.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Out of all the Funko Freddys, basically, for the most part, it's the body of whatever the Funko is with a Freddy head on it. That's all it really is. But with certain ones, when you got that extra bit, like the Darth Maul Freddy having his face painted like Darth Maul, that's awesome. Like the Aang Funko Freddy with the tattoo, the arrow on his head, that's dope. It's not just a Freddy head on Aang's body. Most of the others is just a Freddy head on the pop body. So I definitely love that Darth Maul. I would have loved that gotten that glow in the dark one, but
obviously, I mean that's a given though. But I mean,
it's okay. And the Freddy Fresh, I wouldn't have been mad at the Freddy Fresh. I mean, it's meant to be like
really?
a Run DMC kind
That's
of.
the one with the chain on it, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not too bad either.
Yeah, I wouldn't have mind that one. Being someone who grew up in the early hip hop era and kind of listen to hip hop now, not really, but I wouldn't have mind getting that one. Wasn't high on my list, but I'd have been satisfied with it. See, that would have been good too. The Carnage, Batman, and Aang. I wouldn't have been mad at that. I would have been upset I didn't get a Star Wars one, but I'm a Batman fan. I'm a Carnage fan, and I like that Last Airbender. I binge watched it a while back, and I'm a fan, so I'd have been happy.
The one thing I think they could have changed about the Carnage one, I actually haven't seen up close because maybe they did do it in the end, is they could have had the symbiote still come around the head.
Yeah, I'm not
and
sure.
Still see, do you know what I mean? And still have it still look like Freddy, but like kind of like just have a little bit more of the character's influence on the actual head. You know what I mean? Because if they have it coming from the back of the head, they can still see it's Freddy Franco and everything. So, do you know what I mean? I think that would have been made him look a little bit cooler. Yeah,
I actually don't know if, excuse me, if they did that or not. I'm trying to find one now, a picture of it to see.
But I mean, otherwise that would have been cool. And I think what would have been even cooler though, like perhaps it would have pushed down the value of the actual Carnage though, is if they actually made that one the Blacklight Carnage.
Yeah, if it was the Blacklight.
You know what I mean? Like if they made the regular Carnage the regular Carnage the normal 4,000 piece, and then the 2,000 piece if they made that the Blacklight. Yeah. Just the body. Boy, I think that would have been awesome in my opinion, but
yeah, it's not. It's the it's just a Carnage body.
Body, you know what I mean? So like in a way, like I appreciate like the efforts they made in Furious, but they kind of could have gone a little bit further if they just because I got a feeling kind of a lot of them they're mass produced maybe. Like, okay, let's just get this out, they're only gonna want the 1,000 piece, they're only gonna go for this, not really gonna care too much about this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they definitely could have put a little bit more effort into some of the other pops.
I mean, I'm not saying they don't look cool or anything. Some of them look really awesome. It's just that that's something I pointed out. Yeah,
if they had done that, put the symbiote going around his head, that would have been dope. That would have definitely been dope.
But then and doing that whole Blacklight Freddy part as maybe the 2,000 piece, what would have been awesome about that is the other actual Blacklight Carnage would have lowered maybe in price a tiny bit, and then people that are still looking for it maybe be able to get it a little bit easier.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's just.
Well, the Blacklight Carnage, the price came down a bit. It's only about 160 right now, something like that. So it dropped quite a bit from what it was going for I don't know, like a year ago or 6 months ago, something like that.
Mhm.
Yeah. So it's gotten a little bit better. But yeah, I get what you're saying. It definitely could have made it a little bit more affordable. But yeah, it's not bad. The this particular box of fun I think was better than last year's, mainly
Yeah, I think
because last year there were
that's what they were trying to do. Yeah.
yeah, there were a lot of generic pops and like all those funky Funko Freddy
Funky.
Art Series ones. Yeah, the funky ones. Those were just kind of like, okay, whatever. So I don't know what the hell that was about. But the box I got last year I was happy with though. So yeah.
Yeah, because you got the bandit one and everything. That's the one you wanted, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I got the Freddie Mercury as Freddie, which I still have. I haven't traded it or sold it yet, guys. I still have it. Oh man. Said posting a stack of pops, looking to trade for one of my lists. Okay, cool. By the way, Chase's Kingdom had his first whatnot auction. I don't know if it was that your first, Chase? I don't know if it was your first, but
No, I think he's had before. Yeah.
and you guys are bugging. I racked up. I got some steals, man. I was in there spending money I wasn't supposed to be spending. Like, I can't pass this up. Come on. Chase was like, yeah, you're second. All right. Chase was like, oh my God, these are all going to be on his whatnot. And I was like, yep. I even put it in the chat. I said, yep, come by my whatnot and check out these. Oh, man. I was just there to support the homie, but y'all was letting me get away with those steals. So, hey, I had to grab them. And I even bought a Star Wars pop I already had. I was like, listen, y'all not going to bid? I'll take it. Because I was letting the timer run. I'm like, people not bidding? You're really not bidding on this? I'll take it. Only two pops actually had kind of a bid war where somebody was bidding and I kept outbidding. And that was just for two pops that at that point they were definitely undervalued for what Chase started it at. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna keep bidding. And once it gets to a point where I'm like, okay, too much for me, I'll let it go if the person keeps trying to outbid me. But they kept giving up. I'm like, all right, I'll take it. It's still a steal. At this price, still a steal.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. The fees on whatnot are definitely hard, but especially since they raised them. But and whatnot is definitely not as good as it was when it first started, when it was new and it was like just going crazy with buying and selling and auctions and stuff. But it's still a good place to sell certain pops. Like what I do now, when I have a pop to sell, I'll go on whatnot and I'll see how many of that pop is up for sale. If it's something that has like 40 listings, don't even bother listing it unless you're gonna list it so far below everything else that it's guaranteed to sell. Don't even bother. If there's 40 of them sitting up there, obviously people don't want it for whatever price it's selling at. So you got to severely undercut everybody else. But if there's a pop up there and there's only like 2 or 3 of them, throw yours up there because that means when people start looking for it, there's only 4 listings. Yeah, somebody's gonna buy it. Definitely more likely to sell. But I've just been throwing all my stuff up there. Since Kay was here with me the past like month or so, I stopped listing, but I just did a whole bunch the past couple days. So I'll be doing more in the upcoming days, trying to get this whole collection up there. But yeah, guys, it's going. All my pops. All right, so let's talk about Funko and what they've been doing for the past.
Listen,
yeah,
you know what's racking my head now at the moment is this Harley Quinn Blacklight, man.
Yeah, I want
it, man. But so many people got it. But where the hell did they get it from?
Yeah,
this is what I want to know.
Because
you know what I mean. Funko themselves didn't advertise it, as far as I know.
Right, and there was a site. I wonder if I still have the tab up. Let me see. No, I closed out the tab. There was a site that had it, and by the time I got a chance to go for it, it was sold out. So I don't remember what it is, but yeah, I was like, come on, man.
Like, and it kind of like it annoys me a little bit because like it's just like you search it, but you can't actually find the actual place for it. You know what I mean? It's just like, I mean, it's got the official San Diego sticker and everything on it, so it's got to be somewhere.
Sorry, I was reading the chat. Yeah, it's like, and I haven't checked like eBay or whatnot for it yet. I should have when they first started listing, because maybe I could have got one cheap, like for a steal. But I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for the hype for it to die down and see where my collection is, and if I'm still, because I still want to get all the Harleys, and there's a ton of Harleys I don't have. So grabbing one of those now before it gets too hard to get kind of makes sense. But considering that I spent a ton of money on SDCC, got this box, bought a whole bunch of pops from Chase. Now just stop. But yeah, I've been kind of, since Kay was here, we spent a lot of money. I'll put it that way. So I'm definitely back into the not buying stuff unless I absolutely have to mode right now. So. But we'll see. If I can find one for steal, I'll try and grab one. But as of right now, yeah, I'm kind of I'm just not. I don't even want to see it. I don't even want to see it. I'm good. Oh man. All right. So last week, I don't remember where we were. I typically go from my thing. Did we talk about this one? The second Naruto statue.
I think we did briefly, and I think I said to you it's funny that they brought out the second one.
Yeah, and the first
when
one
they haven't brought out the first one yet. Like actually out, like drop it and everything.
Right.
Like,
yeah. All right. So we talked about that.
and we
Kind of
went
excited to see the rest
as
of them because I know those are they. I mean, although I don't follow the anime or whatever, I want to see like what it looks like all put together. It's at least interesting to me.
They look pretty big though. That's the thing. That intrigues me. Like,
yeah, because you think the size of a standard pop, and you look at how much taller it is. Oh, I've seen some of the. I saw the Jurassic Park one with the T-Rex. I saw it in GameStop yesterday. That thing's like
that's massive. Yeah,
huge.
it's at least like
dinosaurs
2
only
inches,
like this
isn't
big.
it? It's 2 to 10 inches, isn't it?
The dinosaur's about that big, but the glass.
There's still a gap above it. Yeah,
it's huge.
I saw a picture of it next to the Grogu box. The Grogu box obviously is quite big.
Yeah, it's super tall.
And it made the Grogu box look small, like in comparison. Like, but this is cool. This looks like it's 2 pops high. The only one thing, like this may sound weird though, but the second one now that they're shown looks a little bit more cheaper done than the first one.
You mean like the background?
Maybe it's just was part of the mountain hasn't got a lot more details, I suppose, as the first one did. Like the first one had the staircase, so you can see that in this one picture there.
Right. Probably, so yeah, because you see it as like a little house down here, and on that one, the staircase kind of leads down, like it leads down to the house. So
yeah,
maybe. But yeah, I'm interested to see all 7 of them. I want to see how it looks together.
But this is the way they're doing it is very like weird, like you know how like where's his piece? Is it any of these here? No. Oh, okay, I see what they're doing. I got confused with because you see the silhouettes in the back,
right?
So I thought that was one of his, but there's only 4, and they're saying there's 7, and
yeah. So then when they reveal the next one, they'll put this one there, and that one will be the centerpiece. So yeah, I believe that's how they're doing it. But I want to see how it looks all together, and I don't know any of the characters, so I can't.
That's really cool. So by the looks of it, they're actually going in order.
Yeah.
So obviously that's the first Hokage. He's the second Hokage. So the second one will be 3rd, which is going to be interesting. Then the 4th will be Naruto's dad.
Okay.
Then the 5th will be Princess Tsunade. That's the girl with the diamond on her head, the blonde hair, gambling issue. And then the 6th will be Naruto Sensei, Kakashi, you know, the lightning using guy.
Okay.
The grey hair, the half of his face. And then Naruto will be the last one.
Okay.
Spoiler, sorry, he does become a Hokage.
I know, right? Spoiler alert.
Oh, you're such an ass.
Okay, so here you go. This is the
Yeah, I thought I saw you post a picture.
Hawkeye.
I was like, yeah.
I couldn't remember what character was in there, but it was a Hawkeye. It was a bunch of Hawkeyes because a couple days before that, we were in a Five Below that had a bunch of Fennec Shans. So I was like, oh, okay. So Five Below is starting to get more pops because the Five Below, this one that we went to, that's where we found the minis, the pop minis that I bought. I got the glow in the dark Iron Spider, the glow in the dark Thor, and the glow in the dark Scarlet Witch. They're kind of off screen. I can't reach it. But we went back to that one, and they had the Fennec Shan. And then this one is in Manhattan, and they had a bunch of Hawkeyes. So I was like, all right, so different Five Belows must be getting different characters, overstocks, whatever. So I went back to that one. Actually, what Sneak Geek said his had player 218 from Squid Game. I went back to that Five Below that had the Hawkeyes, and this is what they had. So they got player 199, I think it was. I forgot which player. They had the Fennec Shans, the Hawkeyes, and then they had the Cobb Vamp, and this was just sitting there. That's exactly how I walked in and found it. So I picked it up, saw that they got, look, there's a Cobb Vamp here, Cobb Vamp here, Cobb Vamp here, Cobb Vamp here. I don't know if you can see can't see the bottom, but there's a 2, I think, over here. And I was like, oh, and there's one back here. I'm like, oh, they got a bunch of Cobb Vamps.
I actually think you got like a picture of you all like.
Well, I went through it.
Yeah.
I found the second Cobb Vamp chase, and I was like, holy crap. Okay, I'll take it. Not what I came in there for, but I mean, how can you be mad at that? Fine, Cobb Vamp chases. What's up, Last? Thank you for coming to hang out. It's Last Ketchup. So this one, Funko exclusive, coming soon. Funko dropped a lot of Funko exclusives that's coming soon. We'll see in a minute. But the Hello Kitty breast cancer one, this will most likely be one that I'll go for. I like the ones where they do ones for charity, and it's Hello Kitty. I know Kay wanted, so I'll probably grab one of those for her. I mean, it's just Hello Kitty. It's not like super detailed or anything. Hello Kitty in pink, but it's
listen, I'm not anti awareness or anything, but I kind of like what they did with this one though. Like, you know, you'd think they would like make everything pink,
right?
But they kept it natural and they put the ribbon in there.
You tried to say bow and ribbon at the same time.
Yeah, I think that's what happened. Yeah, I got excited and tried to say everything at once. You know what I mean? And it still adds to the pop, but yet you're still aiding the course. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And they even said $10 per pop goes to breast cancer research. And we know the Funko exclusives usually go for 15. So, you know, they're giving more than half to breast cancer awareness. Now, if it ends up selling for like 20, I'm gonna be pissed because now Funko's just trying to make their money. Like over here, the Funko exclusives, the typical common, well not common, but the typical 4-inch Funko exclusive sell for 15. I don't know what the last few have sold for though, because I haven't gone for any of them. I don't know if they upped the price to 20 because they did up the price of a lot of things. So I have to see. But if it's 20, I'll be upset unless that's what they've been doing. Somebody will have to correct me on that because I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, you got 2 Halo chases at Five Below. I told you guys, go to your Five Belows for real. Because it's like they just get in boxes and, you know, 5 plus the 1, the 6th one, if it has a chase, the 6th one is a chase, and they're just dumping them out there. And I can guarantee you there aren't that many people working at Five Below
that are collecting Funko Pops.
Yeah, that are collecting Funko Pops. Like places like GameStop and Hot Topic and stuff like that, they know about chases, but Five Below, they don't deal with Funkos like that. So a chase to them, to people who work there, unless they're collectors, they don't know what that is. So they're just putting them out, man. And thank you, DPJ. Exclusives are still $15. Thank you. What's up, Jeffrey?
Jeffrey, we missed you last week, Jeffrey.
Yeah.
You weren't here last week, but glad you came back this week. Jeff, if I can just do a side thing quickly, Jeffrey, have a look on the Funko groups this side. There's a guy called Adam King selling tons of Naruto pops.
Oh, there you
I know
go.
you were looking for a few last time you were here. Adam King, have a look.
There you go. See, hot topics, baby. We're keeping you awares of the goings on in the Funko community. Basically, we pay attention sometimes.
If it was something like Marvel pops, I wouldn't give a shit.
Yeah, you wouldn't
considering it's anime, I was like, yeah, sure, man. Let's help a bro out.
Oh man. Funko dropped today a bunch of their new Popsies, or as Chase from Chase's Kingdom called them, Poopsies. I think they're cute. I mean, again, not for every collector. I get it, and if you don't want them, you don't have to buy it. You don't have to collect them. But some of them I think are really cute, and this is one of them. Like the Oogie Boogie is cool. It says "Let's Boogie." Got the stars in his eyes. I like this. Again, I'm not buying them. The only ones
some of them are creepy as hell.
Yeah, and some of
like
them
look at the It and the Chucky. Want to play? Come and play. Like, are you messed in there? Like,
this one.
Why are you doing that, man? Playing with people's emotions.
I don't really like Jack's head that much. I think it looks weird.
They rounded it too much, eh?
Yeah.
But I suppose that's what Popsy's head looked like.
Yeah.
But then again, they didn't do it to Oogie Boogie though.
Right. Some of the heads, depending on the character, So I mean,
they didn't have to do Jack so dirty. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Not a big fan, but if you're a Nightmare Before Christmas fan, it's cool. Of course, the Vampire Mickey. I think this one's pretty cool. Then they got Minnie. Not too bad. But then this one, the old school Pennywise design, freaky looking. Oh man. And then here you go, the Chucky. And he's got blood in his eyes because they always do a design in the eyes. You can't see it maybe because it's small on your screen, but he's got blood drops in his eyes. But it's Chucky. Okay, they got more stuff they dropped, but yeah, I just wanted to talk about the I always want to call them Poopsies because of Chase, because he calls them Poopsies.
Yeah, that's all his fault.
Always make friends with GameStop employees. Yes. The GameStop that was closest to me before it closed down. I was cool with the manager. He always hooked me up. Had me getting almost anything that came in there that he thought I was interested in, he'd hold for me. So
I didn't know there was an 18-inch Boba Fett.
I didn't know either. 18-inch?
It's still coming, yeah. No, I just checked it out. No, I didn't know it. There is. It's the exact same. It looks like the same mold. No, it's a different mold.
Look, jeez, he said I'd still smash them all. Oh man. Well, I haven't been in any Walmarts that have had them. Even when I went up with Kay to take her home or go pick her up, whatever, and we stopped in Walmart, they didn't have any. So, but still, there's only a few of them I would get. Like, I want to get the Harley one because, of course, I'm a Harley fan. And they have a few Office ones, maybe a Mickey. I'd have to see them to really be like, okay, I want it. But I'm definitely gonna buy a Harley one regardless if I see one. So, yep, the Poopsies. They got this new Michael Jordan exclusive, Funko Shop exclusive, the Upper Deck. I don't know, Upper Deck exclusive, Funko exclusive. I don't know. Anyway, it's Jordan wearing the 4.5 I told you he has different numbers, so they put him in the
You explained
45.
that last week, yeah.
The Funko Exclusives, that one's coming. And then they got this Funko exclusive Black Adam, which will probably drop around the movie, but I wouldn't be 100% sure or wait for that because
Did The Rock grow his hair out for Black Adam?
no, he's bald.
So why is this Pop got hair?
I don't know if it's meant to be the movie Black Adam because it says DC Heroes, Pop Heroes DC, and that's usually the comic book one. Because
okay.
the other
I see there
Black
is comic. I see there is comic pictures behind it. So
yeah, because the let me see how far back will I have to go to find the other Black Adam pops. You're gonna see the other Black Adam pops they dropped. They looked accurate to the movie. Yeah, it's probably way too far back. The reveals of those pops. No, see now that I started scrolling, I want to stop because it's like it's gonna be right there. It's gonna be right there. The next page. The next page. The next page. Okay, no, never mind. Excuse me, sorry. Yeah, so another Funko exclusive coming. So be on the lookout for that. There were actually a bunch of stuff that they dropped that I didn't put pictures. I didn't get the post to my Instagram because I was kind of actually busy today.
actually busy. He's not kind of actually busy other weeks. It's just this week.
Yeah, I was actually working today. But let me see. Let me find if I can find a couple of them. Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to go through all that. I'm just going to tell you guys. The Nightcrawler, they got a new Nightcrawler pop coming with him with his sword and his headband. Jubilee pop coming, and a Long Shot pop coming. So those are all X-Men pops. They got these soda display caps. You know how people buy the Funko sodas and they get the custom caps to put on so you can put your soda on top with the pog. Funko came out with their own version of those. It's like a 4-pack. Yep. So those are coming.
Funko Europe's got it.
The next NFTs, Avatar NFTs, they're going to drop August 9th at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern. So those are coming. Let's see. Oh, the SDCC pops, Hall H, which is the hall that Marvel and DC use. So it's like their big hall the Hall HALL that they do all their shows and stuff in. They had exclusive pops. So there's a blue glow in the dark Demogorgon. There's a white glow in the dark Demogorgon.
Yeah, we showed it off last week. Yeah,
Shang-Chi. No, we showed off the red Demogorgon, but they have a blue one and a white one.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said I'm sure I saw other colors.
Yeah, they have a red Shang-Chi, and these are all like 100-piece ones. They made a very limited run. They have the Comic-Con Funko Freddy. What else? They have Johnny Lawrence from Cobra Kai. It's like a 500-piece black pop. It looks pretty cool. I mean, sheesh. Of course, we talked about it last week. Bella Porch. She's a singer. She's got her own pop coming. They actually have a good picture of it.
Hey, did you see the Diamond Trish Stratus?
Yes,
I
almost bought it. I almost bought it, man. I had it in my cart. I was all the way into the checkout, and I was like, the signed version too, because they have the diamond.
Yeah, because there's chance of it being signed. Yeah.
No, you can actually pay for it to be signed. Yeah,
really?
You just add it. Yeah, you add.
I thought people like randomly got one by chance and stuff.
No, there was an option to add on to just be signed, and the extra option to add on a custom message with the signature. So you could have just got her signature, or you could have got a custom message with her signature. So if I wanted her to say like, "Hey, Jkl Awesome, thanks for support," or whatever, like a short message.
Yeah.
So I had it in my cart, and I was ready to check, and I kept going. Do I really need this though? The signed version. And I was like, do I really need this? I was like this. You know what? I don't need it. I'm a Trish Stratus fan, but I'm not.
Yeah, that's why I mentioned it. Yeah.
It's like Trish Stratus and Diamond, and I can get it signed. Like, come on! But I had to give it up. I was like, no, it's okay. It's okay. So, I passed up on it, guys. I passed up on it. If I hadn't spent so much money already in the past month or so on Pops, I would have got it. But I went a little crazy this past month, so you can't just keep going. If I keep going down the hole, next week you guys are gonna hear me go. Yeah, all my Pops are for sale. I need rent. You gotta stop yourself. You gotta stop yourself. So extra Boba diecast, hold it for trade. Yeah, I still don't have to chase. I had my Darth Vader chase on Whatnot. It hasn't sold, but when that sells, if and when that sells, I'm gonna trade it for. I'm just gonna use that money and directly buy the chase Boba Fett. Like I'm just put that money towards it if it's not enough, or if it's more than enough, then fine. But yeah, Funko has a Fright Night event coming in New York. Probably going to be associated with New York Comic Con because since it's October,
New York Comic Con's in the 18th or something, is it?
It's October. It's usually
It's October. I thought it was August.
No, October. Yeah, it's usually the first or second weekend in October. Whatever weekend Memorial Day is, it's usually that weekend.
So we should start getting drops soon enough.
Yeah, but I'm not going this year. I didn't buy tickets. Oh man, I'm crying. I'll probably still go and see if there's people selling tickets on the street, whatever. And if not, I'll just hang out outside because there's so many people dressed up and just having a good time that you could just hang out outside and still have a good time. So we'll see what happens.
Someone was selling Dublin Con tickets. They couldn't go, so they were selling it for like kind of cheap this side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you were
like, I don't have any way of getting there really, so I'm not gonna.
You were like, yes, I'll do it. And unfortunately, the missus was like, no, you won't. Oh man, I just realized I could just put these pictures to my Instagram and I can just show them. I'm so stupid. All this. All right, so I just sent myself a bunch of stuff. So here we go. We're gonna go over it on screen, big screen. There you go. I'm so stupid. So this is the lights and sound Batman that they showed. They had on display at SDCC.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So that'll be interesting to get. I mean, I gotta see it, but it's him kind of skulking on the statues that they have high in the buildings, the gargoyles. So, and I'd like to hear what sounds it makes because I have the light and sound Darth Vader and Kylo Ren, and they all make like lightsaber sounds, and Darth Vader makes breathing sounds and stuff. So it's pretty cool. They got the Spider-Man No Way Home Doc Ock coming. And this one
looks super cool though, doesn't it?
The detail on it is so good. So good. So I'm excited to see that one. Probably not going to get it, but I want to see how it looks. And I was just talking with Fett, my boy Fett from Fett's Frequency, part of the PTC. Check him out. Asking him what Spider-Man pops he's got because he's a huge Spider-Man fan. He's got pretty much all the Spider-Man pops. He's only missing a few, but three more coming, Fett. 3 more coming. And these are the 3 Spider-Men from the movie No Way Home, the different designs, as you can see. I don't know if they're going to be in a 3-pack or individual, but they have them next to each other like it's possibly going to be a 3-pack. So be prepared for that. Here's the Fright Night. It's kind of like a cereal box, but it says Fright Night New York 2. So I don't know if they had one last year. I don't remember a Fright Night, but whatever. Maybe I just don't remember, and we could have talked about it.
I'm still waiting for last year's ECC part 2. It's just like this SDCC part 2 is never going to happen.
Yeah, I don't know. Listen. Not even. But yeah, they're gonna have something. We'll see. We'll see. We'll keep you informed. Here's the Bella Porch Pop. I think she's gonna have two. It's either this one and a chase, or this one and a
Yeah, I was
different
gonna say the
design.
other one that I saw it looks different to this one.
Yeah. So I don't know if it's two different ones. One's gonna be an exclusive somewhere, and one's a common, which is typically what they do with artists. Or if this is her common and the other one she had is a chase. I don't know. I don't know Bella Porch. I know she was a singer. I've heard of her. I've seen her before. Have no idea if I've ever heard any of her songs. Probably not. I don't know, but she's got a pop cover.
Chase says it looks like 4 pops in that box. Is he talking about that Fright Night thing imaging it?
Oh, the fright. Well, it's a small box. I don't think it's thick enough to be a pop box. It looks like one of the cereal boxes. When you get the cereal box, and sometimes it'll have a mini pop in it. That's what it looks like. But if it's
that'll be a cool concept, though, hey?
Yeah, if it's meant to be a box with pops in it, maybe the pictures just throw me off and it is thick enough. Then yeah, it looks like it should be 4 pops, because that's kind of what the Blacklight box looks like. But the Blacklight box looks thicker on the side, so that's why I'm not sure if this is a cereal box or not. But yeah, if it is a pop, if it is pops, then yes, it looks big enough for all 4 pops. So here's the Johnny Lawrence from Cobra Kai, the all black 500 piece. Excuse me. Here's the Comic-Con Freddy, the white glow in the dark Demigorgon, and the blue glow in the dark Demigorgon. Here's the boxes right here. And the red Shang-Chi. These are all 500 piece, I think. And the Freddy, I think, is 1,000 piece. But these 3, I believe, are 500 piece.
What's the story behind making it plain white and plain red again?
I don't know. They just did. I don't know. I know they have a red Demigorgon, a white Demigorgon, and a blue Demigorgon. I don't know if they did red, white, and blue purposely, America's colors, flag. I don't know.
But can you imagine? Yes, I finally got a 500 piece pop, and then it's all one color and looks crappy.
Yeah. I mean, the red one kind of made sense because the Demogorgon, the upside down, the color red.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Got it. And even if
the Shang-Chi makes sense in red, but I mean, it's just
his color, the red is prominent in the movie, but the blue and the white Demogorgon, I don't get it. So
yeah, but I mean, just saying, okay, imagine 100 piece, yeah, man.
Yeah, and it's just a crappy paint job.
It's a thingy that looks like a marshmallow.
It's a long shot.
I was wondering who Long Shot was.
Yeah, he's a X-Men character. He's from a different universe where it's ruled by a character called Mojo. It's like a TV type world, and he's like one of their biggest TV stars, but he's also a mutant. It's a weird storyline, but they got Long Shot. Jubilee, old school Jubilee with the sparkles in her hands and the big pink shades. Like, yeah, this is Jubilee, man. This is the Jubilee I remember growing up with.
Now you know when they're blacklighting everything. When there's opportunity to blacklight something, they surely freaking well don't they?
It's coming though. This is
I hope it does for those fans, because I know the X-Men people are going to go nuts if they blacklight this one. Yeah, but for me, honestly, I would love to see a pop like this where they just partially blacklight it. You know what I mean? Just blacklight the coat, blacklight the boots, the pants, and the glasses. Yeah, it would be like fire. Yeah. I love the hair though. The hair over the glasses and the strands of the hair looks brilliant though.
Yeah, that's Jubilee, baby.
No, not that it's not blacklight. I'm not putting this pop down, but like
no.
I'm just saying that'll be cool. But this pop looks amazing, man.
Yeah. And here goes the old school Nightcrawler.
And once again, like, I don't mean to be an ass.
Blacklight, exactly.
You know what I mean? But I mean, this is I love this old school look, so it's very nice. I dig it.
Yes.
And just one question. I'm sure Nightcrawler did stand at one point in his life. He didn't have to be in the air all the time.
No, he didn't. No.
Yeah. Just referring to the stand, that's all.
Yeah, I know. This is kind of mimicking one of the comic covers, I think. I believe there's a cover where he's like that. he's kind of jumping with the sword like that. So I think it's kind of mimicking a comic cover. So I'll have to see it. I'll say I'm gonna look it up, but after the show, I'm probably not gonna. So if I see someone who posts a reference that I'm thinking of, I'll post it. But I think
Take a look at what Nick said. Longshot is brother of Hawkeye.
wasn't Longshot? No, wasn't that not Longshot? Wasn't it? Wasn't that? Oh boy!
Well, let me use the.
It could be.
Oh.
Listen, I'm not gonna sit here and try to be the Marvel aficionado, know it all. What's up, bees? Thank you for showing up. Appreciate you, bro. But you could be right. You could be right. I know Longshot was from a different dimension, the Mojo verse or the Mojo world or something like that. Whether he ended up being Hawkeye's brother, possible. I said I don't know every fact about every hero and character, so you could totally be right, Nick. While Pop Heat looks it up, I'm gonna move on. The Pop in the Box exclusive Stitch in his Halloween costume is a glowing
trick shot.
Trick shot. There you go. Because he was the guy who was supposed to be in Hawkeye, the older guy, one of the older guys. Well, that we thought might have been in Hawkeye. The older guy who was the swordsman.
Yeah.
It was. He had taught Hawkeye in the comics. He taught Hawkeye and his brother how to fight and things like that. So yeah, it's trick shot, not long shot. Thank you.
Close enough, Nick. Close enough, brother.
Yes.
Listen, this Stitch Pop is nice, man.
Yeah,
I like the glow in the skeleton. Just makes sense.
Yeah. And it's Stitch. He's such a cute.
And this hasn't dropped yet. It's going to drop still, right?
Yeah, I don't think it dropped yet. If it did,
so then there's that skeleton bones and everything underneath there and everything. Do you think that's part of like a poster, like you know when you got like this Freddy nights or whatever, you got that default background with the Halloween thingy. Don't you think that looks like that a little bit?
It could be. I jacked the picture from somebody else, so it could be. It'll probably drop close to Halloween though. And here go the soda covers for the display.
Okay, so it's the old traditional ones.
They call it display caps for the.
Yeah. Did you see the new ones they're coming out with, where it's like a square? Then you can put, like you put the can on one side, the figure beside it, and in front of the figure is the slot for the pog.
Wow, didn't see that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I think new and old actually uses them, if I'm not mistaken. Possibly.
Which one are you talking about, Chase? Stitch? Because Lilo and Stitch had a bunch of different movies, and they had a cartoon series. So Stitch has a lot of different looks that weren't in the movie. Yeah, they're not just putting Stitch in all these alternate things so they could sell Funkos. They had a cartoon series and a bunch of different movies, or at least a second movie. I don't know if they did a third or fourth, but they definitely had a show. But yeah, I've never bought any of the soda toppers from any of the people who've made them, so I don't know, if these will be better or worse than what's out there.
You see, the thing is, like with this one on top, this is cool if you like, because that's going to go on top of the can.
Right.
You see now, that'll go on top of the can, and that takes a lot of space lengthwise. Now this other one, it comes side by side like this, and then in front of the figure over here is the thing that holds the pog.
Not to hold the pog, okay.
So it looks like.
I mean, if it the thing that I kind of like is that I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, like I could put two sodas next to each other, and it kind of takes the same width as a pop.
Mm-hmm.
They're not as tall, but same width.
Yeah, and I think that's what this thing I was talking about.
The topper on top is like two sodas stacked, so you can't really put too many of those on top of each other, So the one you're talking about, where it puts them side by side, then yeah, it's almost like the length of the width of a pop, so you can kind of still put them in places. So yeah.
What would be display stand? Eh? Just want to see if I can get a picture of something similar.
So we'll see. I mean,
Send it
a
to you
lot of
quickly.
people use the stand, so I'm pretty sure once these officially drop, if they haven't already, I didn't check the Funko Shop. We'll probably check that in a minute. People will do reviews on them and let us know if they're any good or not. So we'll see. And of
I'll
course,
send you.
the Avatar NFTs drop Tuesday, August 9th, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern. I'm not planning on going after them. So the only NFT I went for was the original drop with the free pack, which I got and still have the card from sitting somewhere in a wallet,
Yeah.
digital wallet. And the only ones that really had me tempted was when they did the Transformer drop. Other than that, I've just kind of been like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I like how the pops look. Don't get me wrong; the pops all look pretty cool, but I just haven't been interested in any of the properties. So just nope, not going for it.
I'll send you a picture of that stand quickly. I don't know if you want to check it out and you can see what I mean.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that. And that's an official Funko product.
I don't know what I just found that randomly on
Oh,
Google
okay.
now, but that's the
Okay.
concept though. Like you'll have it next to each other.
Yeah, I
So you can
like
still
this
kind of see the figure, you see the cannon, it takes up about, as you said, the same, more or less the same space as a box.
as a pop. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I mean, it all depends on how you have your sodas set up and how you want to display them. You can go either way, but having the option, first of all, is much better. And for my display purposes, having it this way would be better for me because in the places where I do have place to display my sodas, having them to be able to take it out and put the pog and have them displayed, that would I would like that better because you could really just do a like right here. I don't know if you guys see my space. This isn't gonna stay like this, but it's not gonna stay like this. But you see how the soda's here. What I plan on doing is put this bottom row. It'll be pops, but then above it, I could put the sodas because like that little pink square one. That could go on top of the pop box, and then I could put the soda and the pog in it, at least for the front row, so you can see the sodas. I'm not gonna have them deep because all of these pops are 3 deep, but I can just put the
Yeah.
sodas in the front, and I don't have that many sodas to display. So for me, that works. For other people, I don't know. But yeah, and you could put it in a hard stack. So yeah, I mean, we don't know, but Chase is saying based on how it looks, it probably could fit in a hard stack or even a soft stack. Doesn't even have to be a hard stack. But if you can, that's even better. So we'll see. We'll see what happens when it comes out. We'll see what it is. But yeah, Funko Shop. We'll go into the Funko Shop stuff real quick. Cause we had Funko drop recently. Not a Funko drop. They did the $65 or more. If you buy something $65 or more, you get the what's his name? Jesus.
What's his name? You get Jesus.
Yeah, you get Jesus.
You get Jesus for real? Oh man.
Why can't I remember the name? Jimi Hendrix. You get the Jimi Hendrix Funko exclusive. You get the mini marshmallow exclusive, or you get the clock from Beauty. Not the clock. The wardrobe, Beauty and the Beast. Y'all know what pops I'm talking about. I'm just lost right now. But they got all this cool stuff still sitting up here. The Bride of Frankenstein, Walgreens exclusive. Oh, by the way, the X-Men pops that we just looked at, those are most likely going to be Walgreens exclusives. No, not that. These, because the majority of the X-Men pops, the old school boxes like this that came out, special edition, they were all Walgreens exclusive. So they're most likely going to be Walgreens. All right, back to Funko Shop. Yeah, they still hit SDC exclusives here. I'm surprised Ralph is still there. Soda's sitting on the Funko Shop for a long time. Just it worries me. The Bilbo Baggins is still available. The Hatsune Miku, which I ordered, wasn't in my box.
Oh, is that what wasn't in your box?
Yeah, this is the one that they forgot. Well, not the one, but one of the ones I was like, it looks pretty cool. I don't know, I'll get it, hold on to it, and then it wasn't in my box. But I sent them an email. They actually got back to me today and sent it. Freaking sirens, and sent it free of charge. They didn't ask for proof or anything. I sent them the order number and told them that it wasn't in the box, and they just sent me one. So I got one coming. I've got an auto too. It's back there. I got a Star Lord. He's back there.
Listen, that sounds like a cat. That sounds like a cat mate.
Always, I don't understand. But yeah, just the fact that these sodas are still sitting here shows that they made a crap load of them and people did not care that they were SDCC exclusive. And this one has the 2 chases. So I figured this one would sell out because people want to try for both chases. But I guess as they get out there, people start opening them and start realizing, oh, I still need that other chase. People will start buying them more because they're going to want the chase. Try to get the second chase. These are still up here. I'm surprised. Like I said, they must have made a crap load of them because I figured at the very
people
least
just didn't care about them.
These 2 would sell out because come on, almost a life-size Miss Minutes, which I have sitting over there on the floor. What? Glow in the dark too, and I've seen the glow on it. I mean, a lot of people say it takes forever to charge, but the glow is awesome. So I figured that would have sold out definitely. And then the penguin ride from the Batman. Oh, come on. How's that still sitting there? And then the Squid Game doll. I mean, right now, maybe it's not going to sell out, but once the second season comes, people are going to get hype on it again. It's going to
maybe if it was last year's EC, then it would have sold. You know what I mean?
This would have definitely sold out. And if this had come out when Loki was being talked about, it would have definitely sold out. But season 2 of Loki is coming next year, so it's definitely going to sell out. People are going to be looking for it because I'm sure the character is going to be back. Let's see. Ted Lasso, I'm surprised it's still there. I'm not a huge fan, but people talk about the show like it's the best show ever. So I figured it would have sold out. And they have more pops coming for the line. So, I'm looking for that one to most likely sell. This one, Game of Thrones hype isn't what it used to be, but the new series is dropping soon. I think later this year. I think later this month. So I would expect this to sell out soon. I don't know about this one. You would know more than I know. The Naruto, the butterfly.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't know how likely
it's really cool
to sell out. But it's anime. I thought it would sell out. So the fact that it's still here surprised me.
I'm glad because I got it at least.
Yeah, right. Andor, I'm expecting to sell out. They already have 2 seasons of this show ready, and it hasn't even premiered yet. And if you saw the trailer,
the trailer is hot.
They put money into this show, and while I don't think it's going to be what people expected, and I wasn't high on this show, like when it was announced, I was like, okay, it'll be interesting to see his story, but not a show I cared about. Like the show I care about the most out of all the ones that were announced was Ahsoka. I was like, Ahsoka, yes, I want to see that shit. Then they said the Acolyte. I was like, okay, I know what an Acolyte is. It's like a dark side user, a young dark side user, kind of like a Padawan to a Jedi. So I'm like, all right, I want to see that show. The main reason I got high off of Obi-Wan because they said Darth Vader's going to be in it. And I was like, okay, I want to see that. But this show was very low on the list of shows I was excited for until I saw that trailer and found out that they already have 24 episodes going. And it's probably going to tie into a lot of different shows in weird ways that are unexpected because it's happening. Remember, Rogue One, which is where Cassian Andor originated as far as the universe, as far as the character we first saw, leads directly into A New Hope, which is the original trilogy. And this show is going to explore his background 5 years before that happened. and that's about right before Obi-Wan is happening, right? I mean, right after Obi-Wan's happening, and right around the time that the next Fallen Order game is gonna be happening, because the next Fallen Order game happens 5 years after. No, happens like right around the time Obi-Wan happened. So it's all in that area where a lot of different connections could be made. Anyway, the point I'm saying, this pop, I think it's gonna be worth getting now because it might tie into some stuff later. And Serpentor, I wasn't expecting to sell out, but I'm surprised it did. I got one. I got Serpentor, I got Andor, I got the Squid Game doll, I got Miss Minutes. I didn't go for this. I wanted it, but I didn't go for it. But it's still there if I want it. And I got all three of these sodas. Yeah, so I got a good amount of stuff I was supposed to buy. And most of it's on Whatnot if you want to buy it off of me at an extremely um, inflated price. Because I really don't want to sell it. So that's why if you guys go to my Whatnot and you see a bunch of my pops that are like listed at $200 and you're like, PPG is like $30. Yeah, because I don't really want to sell it. I just put it on there just because. So please don't be mad at me. Certain things are reasonably priced, but anything I really don't want to sell, you're going to see it's going to be so extremely above PPG, you're going to understand. Yeah, I don't really want to sell it. I did end up ordering the Blacklight Jack, the Santa Jack, because I gave Kay my my Blacklight Jack, so I bought the Santa one, and I have Sally. I wanted to get Zero, but I didn't add him to the cart. We'll see. Maybe I'll grab a Zero and a Mayor just so I can have the set. But yeah, they have a bunch of the stuff sitting here on the Funko Shop. A lot of these are Funko exclusives. Some of them are just stuff from other stores and what have you, store exclusives. So before you go to eBay or whatnot and see certain things selling for who knows how much, come check the Funko Shop and see if they have it listed, because they have a lot of the stuff that's listed. As a matter of fact, what pop was it? I don't even remember, but there's an older pop, an older exclusive pop. Oh, wrong thing. I'm just gonna scan through real quick, see if I see it. If I see it, it'll jog my memory. But there's an exclusive pop. There's a Funko exclusive that I saw on Whatnot. PPG is like $27 or something. And I'm like, it's on the Funko Shop for like $15. It's still there. It hasn't even sold out yet. So yeah, look, they still got the Luke sodas. Oh my god, I need to get another one because I didn't get the Chase. No, I'm not even gonna do. I'll just buy the Chase. Yeah. Oh, they still got the Blacklight Sylvie. What? Uh-oh. Loki's coming. Add the card. Looks like I'm gonna be buying that, and I'll drop a Zero in there too. I think it was her from Schitt's Creek. This chick. Yeah, I think her PPG is like $27, and it's still on here for $15. Like, come on. Don't go to Whatnot and buy it for $27, and it's still here. I still got this Wonder Woman. Grab Wonder Woman too, and Bo-Katan. Grab Bo-Katan. She's coming back in Mando 3, and probably gonna be on the Ahsoka show. Grab Bo-Katan. Look, I've turned this into a spec show now. No, that's not what we're here doing. Oh man. But anyway, yeah, they got different things coming. So you thought it was your cat yelling from the side? I'm sorry.
Sounds like that's the same sound cats make when they're mate.
Oh man. Yeah, so there's a bunch of stuff happening. Did we talk about all the rumors from last week?
We did a few, but then we didn't continue.
Oh, right. Okay, let me see. Which ones didn't we do? Now I gotta scroll through our stuff.
Let me go back into your chat quick.
Yeah, people aren't talking. It's okay. It's just me and you, like back in the day. Did we talk about? Yeah, we talked about the Iron Spider and the Demon Slayer. Yeah, we did.
We stopped at the 80th, the Demon Slayer, and then we stopped there.
Yeah.
And then you send me a new one.
Yeah.
That's the one with Bob's Burgers.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll
The
go
one
through
with
this. The Bob's Burgers and there was
That's the next. That's the next one we must go to, I think.
Yeah. Okay. So Marvel 80th anniversary Diamond Spider-Man. So another one for our boy Fett to have to go get. And the No Way Home glow in the dark Electro Pop and Tea set coming.
That doesn't sound like a cat.
I swear, guys, they wait for us to go live to be doing this. It's a freaking conspiracy. The McDonald's Speedy hamburger. Speedy is the original McDonald's mascot, by the way, for those who don't know. Hamburger, drink cup, and fries. I believe I have a link to Speedy because I think it's going to be an Amazon exclusive. Because I have an Amazon exclusive link to a McDonald's pop in my link tree, but when you click on it and it takes you to Amazon, there's no image. I don't know which pop it's supposed to be, but I believe that's the pop it's going to be. So once it goes live, that should be it. So it's on my link tree. I'm just saying, go check it out. The Mortal Kombat, they have a gold scorpion. I think we talked about these. I remember talking about
That's what I said to you, but you didn't want to hear me.
Oh,
I said the
okay.
next one we should go on to is the one that says Bob Burgers.
I'm sorry.
Which would be there. But I'm just rolling with, you know what, man? I've got your back.
Yeah.
I'll go through the list twice with you, bro.
You're like, okay, he wants to talk about it again. Let's talk about it again.
Let's do it, bro. Let's go ahead, man.
I was like, I'm reading it. I'm like, wait.
Jeez, this seems so familiar. Oh, man.
Oh, God. Okay, so you got Bob's Burgers, the Itty Bitty Ditty Committee. I don't know Bob's Burgers, so I don't get the reference. But I know the Itty Bitty Titty Committee is what we used to call women or girls in school with small breasts. So I'm assuming that's something to do with that. I don't know. Bob Burgers fans will get it. I don't know what that is.
So they just changed the T to the D.
Yeah. But I don't know what it could be a reference to the show, or maybe they just changed it for the show. I don't know. I don't watch Bob's Burgers. We missed Diecast Thor. Didn't we talk about Diecast Thor last week?
I thought we spoke about it last week, yeah.
I think we did. If we didn't, all right, we'll talk about it in a second. But yeah, they got a Diecast Thor coming with the chase. I guess we just talked about it. Fine.
But listen, just to go back onto that though, they just released a 1,000-piece glow-in-the-dark Thor Freddy. Do they really think that the die cast is going to sell now? Do you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make sense because whoever's going to go for anything Thor at the moment,
right?
They would try and go for the Thor Freddy.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Right. So they're like, man, listen, I don't got money for that.
You know what I mean? They're not going to pay another $60 out for the die cast.
Yeah. I get what.
And then there's going to be people that are going to want, no, but I want the chase too. That's $100.
Right.
You know, and oh wait, I just paid another like 150 for the Freddy Thor. Like,
yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting to see if it sells out or not. But there it is, Diecast Thor. I do like the design and the colors.
The design is really, really cool. Yeah.
I mean, the chase is basically what it's been. The unpainted version. Like, it really no effort. It's like, hey, we just won't paint these. They're actually saving money by not painting them. And
well, actually, technically, it is painted because the non-painted one is like a pale color, like.
You mean this particular one?
Yeah, that's painted silver.
Maybe. We'll see when it comes out.
You can see, like, the product, you can... Well, you got the Boba Fett chase, don't you? So can't you see that?
No, I have the Vader chase. It's not
the Vader chase, right?
Yeah, the Vader chase isn't painted. It's just is what it would be right before you painted it.
Oh, okay, okay.
So, yeah, and that's kind of how it looked in the picture. It looked, it didn't look like it just wasn't painted. It looked like it was like a
Oh, okay,
silverish
okay,
type. So
okay.
that's what I'm saying. We'll have to wait to see it to see if it's actually a layer of paint that they actually did on this one finally, or if it's just the unpainted version. We'll see. We'll see when it comes out. But from what I've seen of the Boba Fett and the Vader, they're just unpainted. So I'm assuming this is unpainted. Let me put it that way. Based on the picture, it looks like it might be. It's just going on what it was. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. But it's it is what it is. I'm not going for it. I know my man Chase is gonna go for it because Chase is a Thor fan. So Nick Bayer said the Bob Burger movie, the kids formed a band. Okay, so the band was the little itty bitty ditty committee. Okay, a ditty is like a song. So okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. What were we up to? Oh, we were only on the first one. Okay, Disney. They have Oswald with Chase. Oswald is one of the characters from is that Monsters Inc. or
Isn't Oswald that little beaver looking guy with the glasses?
What?
Okay, I'll Google
Get
it.
another beaver looking guy. No, you're thinking of. I know who you're thinking of. You're thinking of oh, the one with the memes. Oh, why can't I remember his name now?
Do you know who I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, he wears the yellow.
Oswald the rabbit? No.
No, you're calling him Oswald, but it's not Oswald you're talking about. I can't remember his name. Jeez, why can't I remember his name? Kay used to watch these cartoons all the
But
time.
you know who I'm talking about, though.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Oh, why can't I don't remember. I know who you're talking about though. Or Oswald is from isn't he the elephant? Isn't he an elephant?
I don't know. When I search Oswald Disney, it comes up with a rabbit-looking thing I've never seen in my life before.
All right, I'm gonna have to look it up because I know. I know. Oh, Oswald. Okay, all right. That was Walt Disney's original cartoon before he made Mickey Mouse, because he Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. He was Walt Disney was working for another studio. He created the rabbit. They actually dropped cartoons for it, but I don't think he owned the rights to it or something like that. That he created Disney and made made Mickey Mouse, or Mortimer Mouse as he first called it, and then I think they bought the older studio and got Oswald back, something like that. But yeah, so yeah, all right. So now that makes sense. That's not who I was thinking of though, but that's not the Oswald that I think you're thinking of. That's the Oswald that. But you're thinking of I even have like the theme song playing in my head. I just can't think of the character's name. Oh gosh, because it was on Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
And it's gonna drive me crazy until I figure it out. So I'm just gonna try and find it real quick because I hate when I have stuff. It hurts my head. What the hell is his name? Oh God. Oh gosh. I'm really so anyway, guys, while I'm trying to find this freaking find the name of this freaking character before it drives me crazy. What'd you guys get? What did anybody get from the SDC? C.
SDC. C.
SDC.
C.
Yeah, exactly. See? She?
She. I tried showing earlier, I got that one. The butterfly wings are really cool. The butterfly wings actually helps us stand, which is really cool.
Yeah, that was something that we talked about when it first came out.
So that's really cool. There's no glow or anything on the wings. And then I got the Demon Slayer Enmu coming from Forbidden Planet. I want to try and get one for Lass because I know Lass can't get her hands on one and she wanted one.
Okay.
But I have to wait till that comes out in Smiths because you can only get one from Forbidden Planet.
Right.
But yeah, really excited to get it. Unfortunately, they didn't put the mouth on the back of the hand like they should have.
Yeah.
One of the things. I was in the rant last week. Yeah. But otherwise, yeah, I'm happy I got the 2 that I wanted. What did the chat get? I know Nick got all 4 he wanted, thanks to someone.
Yeah, those just went out today, so he should be getting them shortly. I was I was surprised that I was able to get them for him because, like I said, to be able to go, I went in 3 different times. I went in the first time, threw a bunch of stuff in, realized I forgot a pop, went back in to say, okay, well, let me just see if I can grab this pop. Threw all the sodas in because I didn't get any sodas in my original order. Saw that I was able to get those. I was like, okay. And then like a half hour later, we got hit up in our chat like, yeah, Nick is looking for some pops if anybody can help him out. And I was like, I don't know if I can get back in. I'll try. And I got back in.
And you got back in like 360 more times.
So I was like, okay, that's weird. Like either they made a crap load of these pops or people just weren't as interested. So I don't know. It was just weird, man. So yeah, that's got me that's got me thinking that they made just way too many of these pops. Because for me to have been able to go in 3 times and pretty much pick up everything I was trying to get. You know, I mean, certain things sold out really, really fast. But for me to be able to go in 3 times and get everything I wanted to get is just I've never experienced that. All the cons and special drops and stuff I've been able to get into is like you get in, you grab stuff, you get out, and within 10 minutes it's like sold out.
Yeah, but like the thing is though, like I bet you if you were in there dying to look for like a crazy thing that you wanted now for 30 years, it'll never go so smoothly.
Right. So I'm saying it was ridiculous how easy I was able to go in, get the stuff, and get out. Super quick. Barely an inconvenience. This here he is. Found him. Arthur. That's who you're thinking about.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. Is it a Nickelodeon character or is it?
No, it's PBS. That's why
I thought it was a Nickelodeon. I was busy looking at Nickelodeon now. Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Driving me crazy.
For some reason, it looks like Oswald to me.
Because because when you say Oswald, I'm like, I think there's like a penguin named Oswald. I'm not a penguin. Yes, there's a penguin named Oswald in DC, the penguin. There was a octopus, I think, named Oswald. That was an old cartoon too. But I was like, no, because you were saying the rabbit-looking one, and I'm like, it's something was Arthur. I couldn't think of his name because I know Kay used to watch this growing up, so I knew what it was. Sorry, guys, I had to find it. It would have drove me crazy. All right, back to the pops, so we can get you guys out of here. They got a Walt Disney drawing. I don't know what that means, but if it's like his famous drawing of him drawing Mickey Mouse, if it's something like
that would be pretty dope, eh? So now we can just skip all the Spider-Man ones because nobody cares about that in the chat.
Yeah, nobody cares about Spider-Man. No Way Home. You know.
Ned with a cloak. That is with
Doctor Strange. Yeah,
Doctor Strange's cloak.
Yeah. So that would be pretty cool. And Green Goblin with Bomb. If they're talking about from the movie, I'm wondering if it's just him holding one of his goblin bombs. I think they made a pop like that already. I'm not sure, but
Yeah, just recently, but the more retro looking one, I think, isn't it?
yeah. So I mean, we'll see. I mean, if anything, the updated Green Goblin from No Way Home looks different from the cartoon version of it, so it would be a different pop. So we'll see. Um, we got Care Bears coming out with chases, so that's pretty cool. I believe all the chases are glow in the dark. This says listed on Amazon without pictures. I haven't been able to find a link for it. If I find a link for it, it'll be in my link tree, so check it out. That Carolot Bear, Champ Bear, Hopeful Heart Bear, True Heart, and Wish. So those are all the Care Bears. They actually put out a good amount of Care Bears. I'm surprised. I mean, as a kid, I know Care Bears was kind of big, and of course, a lot of us
It was pretty big, yeah.
Yeah, with
I'm glad they decided to make some chases, glow in the dark chases. I heard. Did it say something about being glow in the dark?
Yeah, I saw pictures of them. It doesn't say they glow in the dark, but I saw pictures.
Oh, okay. I'm glad.
I saw concepts.
I'm glad, yeah.
So I believe the chases are all glow in the dark. I mean, of course, the concept could have been fake, or it could be, they could change it. I don't know.
Yeah, there's tons of people doing concepts now as well too.
Yeah. What's up, Johnny Funko? Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it.
Johnny.
You, my friend. Of course, from Coco, they got Miguel with the glow in the dark.
Listen, Coco is a really good movie. I actually want to watch it again.
I still haven't watched it.
I love that movie, man. It's such a good movie.
Yeah. Next time Kay comes down, could we watch some stuff when she's here? That's something that we tend to try to do now a lot when we're here. Yeah. I'll have her watch some movies I want her to see, and she'll have me watch movies that she wants me to see. Typically, her movies are like kids' movies that I would never watch.
So what I got to do is, in order for me to get you to watch something, is I got to get Kay to put on hers so you can see it.
She's not gonna watch One Piece.
No. I'll throw Coco on there so you can finally watch it.
No, I want to see Coco though. I do want to watch it. It's not like I don't want to see it. Listen, guys, there's a lot of movies.
Yeah, he watches so much, man, and there's only so much time he can do before he gets ready for work.
Yeah, so it's like I try, and then at work, I'm literally watching like 10 minutes at a time. Sometimes not even 10 minutes. Which is why I'm hardly editing anything now, because it's like, okay, I gotta edit stuff now, but I'm trying to watch stuff, and it's like, I can't keep up with it all. But I'm gonna get to Coco eventually. I haven't seen Moana either. Come on.
Moana was also pretty good.
I heard. I want to see it, and I want to watch. What's the new one? Encanto? Is that the new one that came out? I haven't seen
That's also pretty decent. Not where I thought it was going to go with the story, but it was actually very nice.
See, I haven't seen it yet. And I just found out Lightyear is on Disney.
Yeah, that just dropped today on Disney. Yeah, guys, if you haven't seen Lightyear,
okay.
I think it was today or yesterday. Disney Plus, guys, get it, bro. You get movies. It literally was in the cinema like a few minutes ago.
Yeah,
and now it's on Disney Plus.
Yeah, so yeah. And they dropped Logan, Deadpool, and Deadpool 2 is on Disney Plus.
Yeah. Disney Plus, the place to be, bro. This
Lord
stream has been sponsored by Disney. No,
Disney Plus.
Imagine being sponsored by freaking Disney Plus, bro.
Listen, for the free
with all the shows that we freaking all watch on it.
Yeah, everything we're watching right now is on Disney Plus. They should be kicking us something.
But I love Disney Plus. There's so many shows on it, man. Honestly, it's so cool.
I mean,
one of my favorite streaming services.
Yeah, for me too. As far as the shows that's coming out, because they got all the good Marvel stuff, Star Wars stuff, and of course Disney. It's like that's my big three right there: Star Wars, Marvel, and Disney. If you ask me my three favorite like properties or fandoms, that's my big three. So.
All I need now is WWE to move from Peacock to Disney Plus. Then I'm set, bro. You know what I mean?
Oh, that would be hilarious. They make a deal with NBC. What?
But listen, Vince is God. You don't know what Triple H and Stephanie are cooking with.
Well, Disney owns ABC, so they definitely won't stream WWE now because they got to deal with NBC. But if they ever left and moved over, they could easily throw it on Hulu, really, because Disney owns Hulu. So
Oh,
Yeah.
there we go. Come on, Disney. Let's go, bro.
Almost anything's possible now.
I'll gladly pay that $15.99 extra. Well, not extra, as well. For
Yeah, right.
WWE too. Like, I mean, that $15.99 will cover a lot for me, bro.
Yep. Let Funko do a deal with it. No, they're not going to do that. Oh.
Okay, Lord of the Rings. Schmoogle.
Yeah, you're right, Nick. Nick is saying that Funko being at the con took some of the traffic off the website. That is true. Because if they weren't at the con, then a lot of the people who would have bought from the con would have been on the site. So you are right. And plus, we're still in a recession. People don't have as much disposable income as they had the last couple of years, where you were trapped in the house and getting stimulus checks and stuff. So, and of course, Funko probably produced more because they sold so much last year. They're like, oh, make more this year. So with less people buying, more stock out there.
Yeah, but then it's again Funko not doing product research and realizing, wait, but we can't sell so much because people are anyway. So Lord of the Rings Schmoogle
Lord of the Rings Schmeagle. It says
I've gone on a rant again. There's a new Lord of the Rings movie or something coming out, isn't there?
They have something Lord of the Rings happening. I don't know.
Yeah.
I told you, I just can't.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings. I tried.
I can't watch it. I'll get Kate to put on a list.
I've watched it. I've watched them, all three of them. I'm talking
about the new one, man. The new one.
Oh, the new one. No, I'm not even gonna try. I'm not even gonna try. I didn't watch the Hobbit movies. I didn't watch the Smog movie and all that. No, I just can't. I'm not into it. Godzilla versus Kong. Blacklight Godzilla, which means a Blacklight Kong is coming. But I want to see how they Blacklight Godzilla. I want to see what it looks like.
They should do sense. They should do sense, and you can have Godzilla smelling like fish.
And what's Kong gonna smell like? And don't say bananas.
I was gonna say wet puppy, but sure.
Wet puppy. Why would he smell like wet puppy? It's just not wet gorilla.
Well, I don't know what a wet gorilla smells like. I know what a wet puppy smells like. I'm not going to go around wetting gorillas just so I can smell them. Oh God. Okay, so Nick's correcting us there. It's a series on Amazon. Yeah, maybe I can watch it too because I got Amazon too. That's so cool, man. Yeah. Things are happening for my streaming services. I love this.
I have Amazon, but it's not mine. I borrow someone else's. And I still won't watch it. So, a show I am enjoying on Amazon right now is called Paper Girls. It was a comic book they made into a show, and it's actually pretty cool. Not to give away anything, but the gist of it is some girls, paper girls. You know how you have paper boys who deliver papers in the morning? They were girls, so they called themselves Paper Girls.
Oh, makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah. You can't be a girl and then call yourself. Never mind. It's not getting into that.
So anyway, the gist of it is they're from the past. Somehow they got transported to the future, and now they're kind of jumping through time periods trying to get back to the past. That's not.
Sounds interesting. What's it called?
But
What's it called?
Paper Girls.
On Amazon, right?
Yes, it's on Prime.
Oh, sweet.
Yes.
I've got Amazon Prime. That's so cool.
Yes. I haven't watched, I think I've watched 4 episodes so far, but it seems pretty cool so far. One of the things that I like about it is like a lot of time travel. Hold on. Let me since we're talking about a lot of time travel stories, it's usually someone who's an adult going back to meet their kid self and kind of, listen, this is how life's going to turn out, or you don't want to know much about the future or whatever.
You watch Disney's The Kid.
I think I saw that. I probably saw
that. You just reminded me exactly of that. Anyway, sorry. Sorry. I'm very rude. Sorry, carry on.
No, but that's what a lot of time travel movies are. It's usually, well, not a lot, but a good majority is usually going into the past and meeting your younger self and remembering stuff from your childhood, whatever. This is the children. They're all 12 years old. They're meeting their older selves. So first they go like 20 years into the future, and then they go back 10 years. So some of them,
so they actually meet them. Oh, I've got to see this. This might be interesting.
so they get to see or find out what happens to them in the future and meet their future selves. And it's not what you think. You would think like, oh, you get to meet your future self and find out what happens and what. But imagine going to the future, meeting your future self, and seeing that your future self isn't what you thought your future self would be. That'd be really depressing, right?
That will that will screw you up, like
exactly. Or
because
go into the future and knowing when you're going to die.
oh Jesus, this is going to be a good watch. I'm gonna watch it for sure.
I'm not going to say much more about it. It's very interesting. They touch on topics that a lot of shows don't touch on, as far as what little girls go through, and it's pretty interesting. It's kind of drawn out a little bit in a few places, but it's pretty interesting so far. So yeah, I would suggest anyone who likes stuff like that to check it out. It's like a sci-fi drama type. So yeah. Anyway, okay, back to the pops. Boba Fett 10-inch, the Rancor with Grogu. Now that's most likely the one where they were sleeping next to each other, which once we saw it, we said they gotta make a pop out of this.
Chase is finally a Rancor pop. Chase, do you know there is a Rancor pop out already?
Yes, there's a Rancor pop out.
No, I'm just wondering if maybe he doesn't know. Like, I don't know. Like, maybe he didn't.
Yes, there's the Rancor with Luke Skywalker, I think, from the Rancor.
I think so, yeah.
Yes.
Someone was actually selling one of them this side somewhere, if I'm not mistaken.
So walk up and smack yourself. I'm down. It's an interesting show, Chase. Check it out. Check it out. So far, like I said, so far I'm into it, and I'm excited to see where it's going. But you know, if it ends up going down the hill from here, I'd be kind of upset. But I'm liking it so far. It's some interesting concepts. And then of course, like I said, it's for girls. So as guys watching it, you might kind of feel like, okay, I don't understand or I can't really relate because it's girls. But me having a daughter who's only a couple years older than these girls, and I've seen her grow up, a lot of the stuff they talk about, I'm like, yeah. Yeah, I'm going through that with mine right now. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. Here we go.
The Rancor, I'll be interested to see. I'm actually pretty keen in that. If they do that right enough, I'll actually get that, because if it's the scene that you think it is when he's busy sleeping and Grogu goes and sits next to him, be awesome.
Yeah, I think that's the scene they're talking about, because it says with Grogu, and that's the only time the Rancor and Grogu were in the same scene from Boba Fett. Yeah, hanging from the rooftop like Godzilla, that would have been cool. Yesy Lou, what's going on, bro?
Yesy Lou, Big
Glad
Lou.
you can come and hang out. Hope everything's going well with you. You know, always feel free to hit me up on Instagram if you need to. Yeah, but that's the only scene we saw the Rancor and Grogu together, and we called.
There was one moment where Grogu was touching the Rancor, wasn't it?
I think that was before he put it to sleep, and then he went and laid down next to it. So I don't know. I'm assuming that's got to be the scene, but we'll see when it drops. But they watched us and they knew because we talked about it. We did our review of it. Of course, The Office, the Utica 3-pack. For those who don't know, there's an episode of The Office where Michael, Dwight, and Jim dressed up as warehouse workers and went to the Utica branch. Utica is a city in New York. The Utica branch of Dunder Mifflin, and pulled a prank on the branch. So that's the Utica 3-pack. It's basically going to be those three dressed up in the warehouse uniforms. Something I'm interested in seeing and possibly getting because I'm an Office fan. But since I have Michael, Dwight, and Jim Pops already, it's not a huge deal if I don't get it. The Arkhamverse, they have a Riddler. The Arkhamverse, I'm assuming, is from the Arkham video games, which I think I have 3 of those games. I only played 2 of them, so one of them probably still in the wrapper. But yeah, the Riddler went through a couple of different looks in those games, so I don't know which Riddler. If it's from the first game, then it'll probably.
But like the thing is, like I'm all for them bringing out more DC pops and stuff, but can they just finish one line first? You know,
right?
Get somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like.
Go ahead. I'm just. Yeah.
Yeah, no. I mean, like, you know, let's just bring out some more Blacklight DC. You know, I mean, I know they brought out the Red Hood one, but I mean
Yeah.
that's from the game coming out. But you know what I mean? Let's
Yeah.
just bring out some more of the animated series, please, man.
Like I said to you, I think it was last week. I think Marvel might have gotten in touch
Might have
with them.
just told
Like,
them,
listen,
shut up, man.
Blacklight is our thing, man. You can't
for every 50 Marvel, you can bring out one
one
DC.
DC.
Okay, that's all we allow them.
That's probably why they're pumping out so many Marvel Blacklights. Like, we gotta get these
sure.
DC ones.
Yeah, that can you imagine? That's the truth behind it. It's like, you know, they're gonna hate us, but we really want to get these awesome design DC Blacklights out.
Oh man!
But we're gonna have to put like 60 Marvel out first. They're gonna hate us, but we'll do it, man. We'll do it for the DC fans.
Listen, I could see them definitely making that deal, man.
No. Can you? It's pulling out from their license from Funko Pops. It's like, listen, dude, we'll do like 50 Blacklight pops for every 2 DC Blacklight pops. Just stay with us.
Marvel was like, okay, all right, deal.
That sounds cool, man.
you called it, Pop T. That was the deal that they made.
We'll stay. Okay, we'll stay.
Oh man. And you can't say you're wrong because look at what they're doing.
It just kind of makes sense, isn't it? Like
they got a ton of Marvel Blacklights coming and this one DC pop.
No, but isn't it like of recent, like one has come out and there's been literally almost close to 50 DC, I mean Marvel pops.
Right. You called it, man. That's the deal they made. I believe you. I'm sticking to you. I'm co-signing that. You're right. You are right. Oh,
so
man.
guys, count all your Marvel pops, then you know when the DC Blacklight drop's gonna happen. Yeah. Okay.
Exactly. Oh man, here we go. My Hero Academia. They got a glow in the dark Tenya, the Ice
cool.
Todoroki with glow in the dark Chase. That should look dope.
That would look dope though, but like, what are they gonna do? They're just gonna show the ice side of him. Yeah, that's gonna look sick, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, but I want to see it. From what I remember of the show, I mean,
listen, whoever finds these lists towards us, can you do some pictures too?
Well, a lot of the upcoming pops for these, there's no pictures. You know, any of the pictures I get, I throw up on Instagram. But anytime I get a list like this, it's usually just the rumors. Nothing's been confirmed. We just heard. So I know you're excited for this. One Piece.
Listen. I looked at this list and then I missed it. I actually missed it, and then Sam was actually, I think, was looking at the list, and then she said Metallic Snake Man. I'm like, oh, bro, really? Oh, okay. Which is really cool because it's like that other the Gear 4 one. So that's the basic Gear 4. And Snake Man and Bounce Man are 2 different versions of it.
Okay.
So I can't. Oh man. I think either New York Comic Con is going to screw me over money wise, or ECC.
Yeah, one of them's going to get you because see, typically for me, New York Comic Con, at least from my experience, New York Comic Con has typically had more pops that I was interested in. But this year, SDCC did me right because I bought a lot of those pops. Some of them for values, like, all right, well, it'll probably go up in the future. I'll hold on to it. If not, it'll be a good bit of trade bait, whatever. But there are a lot of them that I really wanted, and I'm happy I got. But typically, New York is the one that has most of the pops I wanted. So I can't wait to see what they did, because SDCC was this good for me in particular. I mean, I know a lot of people might not agree, but as far as pops that I was interested in, I liked it. I can't wait to see what New York does. And actually, didn't we have a New York list that we showed last week or the week before? I don't remember. But
I don't think so.
Did we? Okay. I think I have a New York list of rumored pops. So if I find it, I'll send it to you. Well, maybe we'll talk about it next week. I'm pretty sure I saw one. Anyway, yeah, I want to see what they're gonna do for One Piece, because anime, they do drop a good amount at New York too. see how it does over your way.
So now the thing is, what I'm happy about is now with these other cons, they made more available at the Europe launch, the Funko Europe launch, which is really cool. So they're giving the people what they want at least. So got to give Funko that credit, I suppose.
Yeah, and that's another good thing. Where I've said it before that you guys usually get you guys usually get screwed when it comes to the con releases because we'll get them over here and then like a month later you guys get them. You know, for you guys to get simultaneous releases, that's pretty cool. They're doing something right. What's the next one? Oh, Naruto. Tsunade.
That's not, I don't know what that is. I can't remember the rebirth. I have to look into that. I don't know, but I'm sure we're going to get it there.
Oh, I did. Yeah, I don't know if I sent you this. All right, I'm gonna send it now so we can talk about it real quick. But yeah, I do have a list that has some New York Comic Con possibilities, and of course, Bleach, ECCC exclusive. I'm not even gonna try.
I don't even know why all these Bleach pops are getting hot right now. It's just ridiculous. Like it's crazy.
I like how I said I'm not gonna try, and I tried it anyway. Yeah. So yeah,
just below that there was a Star Wars thing I sent you. Did you see there with it mentions coming in February? I'll just read it off quickly. 10-inch Rancor with Grogu, which is mentioned. Another Cad Bane pop. Grogu with armor.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, Chrysanthemum. You don't have to bring it up, bro. You got the other one already. I'll just read it. It's like 3 pops.
Yeah, go ahead.
Chrysanthemum with BG. That's what I wanted to ask you with. What could that be?
With what? BG?
You got, it says W/BG, so I don't know what that is. Luke training, and then Major Domo, and then
Major
Mando
Domo.
with pouch.
Right. The Mando with pouch, I think, is the one is towards the end where Grogu was in the little pouch.
Yeah.
Mando had him on. Luke training, of course, that would probably be him when he was training Grogu. The Major Domo, that was the guy who's kind of like the mayor's aide. So that was a funny character. Grogu with armor, yeah, we saw him in his little battle armor. Chrysanthemum with BG. What would a BG be?
I don't know. Eh?
I'm thinking big gun. I don't know.
Big gun.
I'm trying to think of what, because it's been a while. I don't remember every scene he was in. So I mean, all I know is he had a big freaking gun. But the Chrysanthemum pop I have, he has a big freaking gun. The one I just got, so I don't know.
Unless that was the one that was it's actually out already, because sometimes on these lists some of the pops come out a lot sooner than others.
Yeah, it could be that. I'm trying to think. Chrysanthemum BG.
Jay says time for a rewatch.
Yeah, I know. Actually, no, the Chrysanthemum pop that just came out, the flocked one, he doesn't have a gun. No.
Maybe it's just one with a gun.
Yeah, probably with the gun. All right, here we go. So this one, I think we talked about. I'm not sure, but the NYCC.
Did you forward that to me already?
With 2 lightsabers. I thought I did, but if I didn't, I'll send it to you. Anakin Skywalker with 2 lightsabers, and they have Pokemon. They have Leafeon, Flareon, and Vaporeon variants.
Yeah, we spoke about the Pokemon.
Right. But the Anakin with 2 lightsabers,
no.
It says NYCC. I think those are the only ones that's NYCC exclusives. But yeah, they got a 6-inch Cart Titan from Attack on Titan. They have a Hideout Dabby from My Hero Academia. A Specialty Series Air Palm. I'm guessing he's a Pokemon. They got the Spider-Man No Way Home, Doctor Strange, Dr. Octopus, Finale, Electro, Green Goblin, a leaping variant for each Spider-Man, which we just saw earlier. The 3, I think that's the 3-pack. MJ with the Spell Box and the Finale suit Spider-Man. And it says and more, so I'm assuming more coming. Marvel comic cover Captain Marvel and Hercules.
Mm.
I think we saw Hercules pop.
We saw Hercules. You showed me Hercules. I didn't know there was a Hercules Marvel character. I was like, okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Free Guy. I'm assuming that's from the movie Free Guy. If you haven't seen it, a stupid
The
movie, but
Free
a funny
Guy.
movie.
It's funny in parts, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Definitely one of those where don't think about it too much. It's meant to be silly. Just watch it and have fun. Good movie. Wizard of Oz movie poster. I'm assuming Dorothy's gonna be in it because they never drop these posters with like a bunch of pops in it. So I'm assuming it's just gonna be Dorothy. The Secret of Nim. They got Jeremy, Justin, Mr. Agnes.
But you know, it would be a cool
and
idea for that.
Aegis
That
are-
Dorothy. Sorry to cut. That
No,
Dorothy
no.
pop.
Uh-huh.
They would have, if you know, walking on the Yellow Brick Road. If they just do tiny pops in it, then they wouldn't have to
Yeah.
do a lot of pops. You know, like
Yeah.
these ones that come in the mystery.
Yeah, you do little mini ones. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That actually makes sense. Yeah,
People won't moan about that. I'll think that's very creative on their part, to be honest.
yeah.
You'll get those feels like, oh, why didn't they give us big size pops? It's like then you
Yeah,
can't see
no.
the photo, you idiot.
Right. Yeah, it would make sense. Put the smaller pops in there. Yeah.
Mm.
So they got Shadow and Bone. I didn't see this, but I don't know if it even came out yet. I think it's a movie. Alina Starkov and General Kerrigan and Mal. I don't know who they are or characters. The Valentine's ones, Star Wars Valentine's ones, they got Kylo Ren, Leia, and Rey, which of course I'm interested in. Brooklyn Nine-Nine, which I know is going to be something.
That's going to be big because they don't have any yet, do they?
No. And
So this was on one of our lists, wasn't it?
Yeah. I've watched some of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I'm not a huge fan. I haven't really watched a lot of it. I heard
Oh,
it's
dude,
really
it's
good.
so funny, man.
Yeah, from what I've seen, it's very good. But like I said, sometimes fitting shows in, and sometimes I start watching something, but then I go to other stuff and I forget. And regardless, I know it's a good show, and I'm expecting these pops to be really sought after. Masters of the Universe, they got Ratlord, Rio Blast, Sorod, Attendant, Scareglow, Thunder Punch, He-Man. Monster High, which is something Kay used to like when she was younger. I don't know if they have any Monster High pops at this point, but they got Claudine, Cleo, Dracula, and Frankie. Or Draculaura, sorry. Monster High is like these are
teenagers, monsters, I think, yeah.
For those who don't know. They got Sonic the Hedgehog pops coming. They got Amy Rose, Chow with Chase, Supersonic with the Emerald, Metal Sonic, Rogue the Bat, Team Chaotix 3-pack, which I think is Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. So that'd be cool. A bunch of Five Nights at Freddy stuff coming. Circus Freddy, Circus Foxy, Balloon Freddy, Balloon Foxy, Flock Foxy, Pop and T, Foxy statue, a Lefty statue, a security breach skateboard deck, and also play sets and minis. The Witcher Wave 2. So Ciri with sword, Shield Geralt, Jaskier with possibly a chase. So that should be pretty cool. Captain Action. I don't know who or what that is. You said Skeleton and Bone was Netflix. Okay. I know I've heard of it. I just don't remember Shadow and Bone. I don't remember what it was, but it sounds like something I've heard of. They got Looney Tunes X Scooby Doo pops. So I'm assuming that's the Looney Tunes Scooby Doo crossover pops.
That's cool.
I don't know how that's gonna work, but I'm assuming they're gonna have Looney Tune characters dressed up as Scooby Doo characters because that's typically how they do their Looney Tunes. Like when they dress them up as the Justice League or things like that.
Something like that, maybe, yeah.
Retro toys, they got the Magic 8-Ball and the Viewmaster.
That's going to be interesting, the Magic 8-Ball. I would love to see how they do that.
I'd probably get that. Like
Me too, just because that's like a super cool novelty thing to have, don't you think?
Yes, especially if they make the they're not gonna, but if the the middle little thing
Does
inside
move.
actually moved. Not fill it with liquid, but it just rattles around in there to where you can, shake it or whatever.
Yeah,
Just,
yeah.
like I said, doubt they're gonna do it, but it would be kind of cool. The Barbie, they got Rewind Barbie and Totally Hair Barbie. Crayola, so they got crayon pops coming. A 6-inch, 64-piece box. I don't know how that's gonna
Okay.
look, but okay. The 8-piece pop, so that's gonna be like the 8 crayon box, a green crayon and a red crayon.
Okay.
Pop Rocks. This is one that I'm excited for. They got Aretha Franklin in the green dress.
Mhm.
I don't know what the green dress significance is. I know it's a song that she's famous for singing live. I can picture what she looks like. Can't picture what the song is. Biggie Smalls' Born Again pop album. I want that. A Pantora 4-pack, which want to see what it looks like. Probably won't get it. But Slipknot. I got my 3 Slipknots, and they're coming out with another 3. Jim Root, Tortilla Man, and V Man. Yes. I used to be huge into Slipknot for a couple of years, so the fact that they're dropping the next 3, I'm excited for that. NBA, they got DeMar DeRozan coming. NFL legends: Dan Marino, Jack Lambert, Joe Montana, Mike Singletary, Steve Smith Sr. A
Mhm.
McDonald's Pop Town, so it's probably going to be a McDonald's
McDonald's, yeah.
with Ronald. They're doing a Hamburglar variant, and it says Professor.
Ooh.
I don't know who Professor is in McDonald's. I have no idea. I guess I have to see the character. Most McDonald's characters I'm familiar with at least the name. I
Yeah.
gotta see what it looks like. Mars Attacks, they're doing a Martian with a gun. They're doing Electric Shock Stitch. Demon Slayer, they have a deluxe Muzan. I'm sure you
That's the
probably know
bad guy, so that's the main bad guy. I would love to see what that is going to be.
Okay, and it's supposed to be a deluxe, so it's not necessarily a 6-inch, but not a common, when they do the deluxes. And Trigun, they got Vash the Stampede, Nicholas D. Wolfwood, Knives Millions, Meryl Strife, and Millie Thompson. That's another anime I've never watched. And years ago, I went to a Comic Con, met up with a friend of mine through Facebook. We had never met, but she lived in Staten Island. I was in Brooklyn. And we decided to meet. It was supposed to be a bunch of us, but we're the only 2 who met up. And she was dressed up as the main guy in Trigon with the yellow hair, the coat. I don't know his name. And I think it was Vash. Isn't his name Vash?
Sure.
So she was like, "Oh, you should watch it. It's so good." And I was like, "All right, I'll check it out." And I've still never watched it. So that goes to show you. That was like 4 years ago, Comic Con. So it's not just you, Heat. It's not just you. People ask me to watch anime. I'm like, all right, I'll check it out. And sometimes I just never get around to it. It's not that I don't want to. I'm sorry. Chase said the Pantera 4-pack is gonna be epic. That would be. I mean, I know who Pantera is. It's just they were never one of my favorites, but I do want to see what it looks like. I mean, most of the rock and roll pops that have come out, as far as the albums or 4-packs or whatever, they all look cool. It's just
Yeah.
it just depends on how into the band I was if I'm really gonna grab it or not. He said they can't make enough of those pops for the metalheads. Exactly. If it's your genre, you're super excited that they're coming out. I know you're happy, but for a couple of us, it's like, okay, see. See what they look like. But I'm excited for Slipknot because I was huge into Slipknot for a number of years, and I got a couple of their albums. I still listen to some of the songs today, so yeah. Slipknot is definitely not for the faint of heart, by the way, guys. And this other list we talked about already because that's the one that had the Thousand Sunny and the Luffy Pop Ride. So we talked about this. Yeah. And they're talking about a Jimi Hendrix soda, which I figured would have dropped with the SDCC. Probably will come with NYCC.
Yeah, you got excited for that one, I remember.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, I think that's it for today. Unless you got other stuff to talk about.
No.
I'm not even gonna go through the stuff I got coming up. I got stuff coming up. No more 2 soda Saturdays because I was gonna do all my Star Wars sodas 2, but then we opened all of them at once in one video because I just wanted to. So yeah, I mean, it's not like I had to wait because we would have shot all the videos the same day anyway and just dropped them every week. So I could have just did it that way and still would have known what I got. But so yeah, no 2 soda Saturdays for the foreseeable future. But I got other stuff. My bracket battles, the next set will probably be out next week because the ones that are out now, most people who have been voting have voted. I doubt more people are gonna vote, so I'm gonna tally up those votes, try to shoot all those videos before next week and have them all out next week, like every other day if I can. And ECCC stuff coming. I got trade stuff coming. I got just stuff coming. So yeah, Heat, what you got going
on? If you haven't seen it,
oh my God,
the All Heat SummerSlam
BS. The All Heat SummerSlam BS.
Calm down. Just calm down. Just don't get so emotional. You and Chase both getting emotional.
Oh, I'm not emotional.
Really good. I thought it was fun. What do you guys think?
It was fun. It was fun.
It was a lot of good.
I was watching the match with Big O and Jkl Awesome. I was like, if it was a regular match, Jkl Awesome would have probably won long time ago. But because it's last man standing, because Jkl Awesome got off to an excellent start. I was like, oh, this is gonna be quick.
It did, isn't it?
Last man standing.
That's what I thought too. Like, and I was like,
yeah, but since it was last man standing, you basically give your opponent time to recover. And Big O kept recovering. I kept saying, okay, well, Jkl Awesome still has a shot, almost got counted to the 10 once. I was like, no! But then, of course, you throw somebody out the ring onto the floor who's already damaged.
But
I was like,
I love the animation for that over the rope throws. It just looks so like he's back is broken for sure.
Like, he's dead. I was like, there's no way he's getting up before 10. And I was just so upset. Like, that's how you lose. and the reason why I was confident, because up to this point, Big O has not beaten Jkl Awesome one-on-one. No. So I was like, oh, okay, we got this. But hey, it is what it is.
If you haven't seen it, Barbarian, go watch it. It's really good. Barbarian, oh man,
that was so. Oh boy,
it was an entertaining match though. It was very good. I enjoyed it.
It was. But see, the Barbarian, he bet not complain no more, and because you catered to him so much, you changed the look of the avatar, the move set.
But I think the people love it though. That's the only way. That's the only reason why. Because people loved it. Like
you gave him everything he wanted, so he finally won something. He's done. No more changes. No more catering. The character is what it is. He's done. Like
I should have made him come off to the United States title or something, man. That would have been funnier.
So it was good though. Listen. I've been saying it before. I'm going to keep saying it. It's so enjoyable. Like even the matches where it may be characters I don't care as much about, I still watch and I'm just like, oh my God, what? Because when it's computer controlled, they do some stupid stuff sometimes that just drives you crazy, especially as a gamer. When you know what you should be doing and the computer's doing something totally, you're like, no, what are you doing?
And something I just got to say though, I'm just going to put this out here, and it might be the reason why Pop Teeth lost. I don't know. Is I put up on the poll, right, predictions for And everybody said Pop Heat wasn't going to win. Everyone chose Kevin Owens.
I
I'm like,
did.
what's going on? I know you didn't, but it was like 60 to 40% or something. I'm like,
Yeah.
thanks, guys. Like, thanks, man.
And I mean,
And then, sorry, Karen.
No, I was gonna say I can see why, because Kevin Owens is an actual wrestler in the game versus
he's a prime
wrestler.
fighter, man. He's a prime fighter.
A lot of times the created players don't beat the actual wrestlers in the game. But I had faith in you, bro.
Yeah. Anyway, but stay tuned. Someone's coming. I don't know who it is.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, who's coming? Like, I actually typed that in before I finished watching it. I was like, who's coming? What's going on? What's happening? I thought it was going to be during the match or something, but I see you building up to something. Oh, okay.
Yeah, maybe some hints, more hints this Friday, maybe.
Yeah, build the anticipation. It's good. It's definitely entertaining. I'm really Mr. Ugly Man. I'm really enjoying it. And I was upset because Barbarian basically spoiled that he won his match because
because you hadn't watched it, but
I didn't watch it.
I think Jay spoiled a little bit too, and I thought, why don't you wait a little bit, bro?
I was like,
before you say
guys.
something, and then Barbarian just blew it out of the water with everything. Our group chat was flipping smashed with all those gifts and stuff like.
Because when you guys talk and I see it pop on my phone, I'm like, oh, okay, let me see what the group's talking about. Especially when it's a lot of stuff back to back. I figure, okay, there's a chat going on or somebody sharing something, or at least let me glance so I could be caught up or see what's going on. And I saw all that and I already knew what happened. I was like, okay, Barbarian won his match. Damn it. Even though it wasn't necessarily said, just by seeing what I was like, okay. But yeah, it's good. Definitely keep an eye on that stuff, guys.
Another good match, which was the main event, Last Kicker versus Oscar. I thought it was brilliant.
Yeah, that was a good match.
I'm watching this now. The Oscar lock in this game is one of the most difficult things to kick out of.
Yeah,
and Lass's character, Last Kicker, kicked out of it twice, and the third time she tapped it. Yeah. But I mean, I was like, when Lass was lining up that double super kick thing she does,
I
think it's like, perfect finisher. I was like, and then Oscar reverse. I was like, no, because I think after that, if she had hit that, she would have won.
Yeah.
I was like,
that's pretty good. That's a move that I probably wouldn't have gave to my character. Like if I was doing, because I typically create 3 characters. I create one that's supposed to be me, and then one's supposed to be like Jay, and one's supposed to be K. Even before I had kids, I always did 2 guys and a girl. But that's my stable. But that kick is a kick I would have gave to one of them, because I usually made my character was always a mix between Ultimate Warrior and Bret Hart, so it'd be like a strong technical wrestler, which you never see. so my character used to win a lot because strength and technical it doesn't go together as far as actual people, but it worked. And then I would always make the next one like a technical speed, and then I would make a strong brawler as a chick. So yeah, they would always have like a super kick or 2 in their arsenal. But that double kick, the front to the back, that's dope. I like that.
It's entertaining as well. It's fun for me to say,
Yeah.
And there's a leg drop she does though. It's the funniest thing ever. Like the one time she did it like 8 times. It's like the movie is a set of 2 leg drops.
Right.
But the character cheeses the move so much where it goes again, another 2. Goes again, another 2. Again.
And I like when they keep doing the move and you're like, she's in this move. And I'm like, that's not really something they say in the announcement.
I'll say it in All Elite Wrestling. It's different to this product they call WWE and AEW.
But what I'm saying is, like, as a gamer, you know exactly what you're talking about. When you cheese a move is when you use the same move over and over.
But it's not official, It's not official,
But it's not a wrestling term, so it's like
I believe their term is going to the well.
Going to the well,
often.
right? Going to the well once too often. Oh man, but it's really good. Oh, it's so much fun to watch, and I actually rewatch a lot of times, and it's like, why am I rewatching?
Why? Why? I watch it a few times. I actually, while I'm making it,
It's fun.
and when I'm editing it, I kind of watch all the matches just to like see I'd like.
Yeah, but it's fun. It's just fun. And like I said, every time I watch, it makes me want to either pull out my old game where I have my characters created and start playing again, or I'm like, yo, I got to get this 2K22 and get into it. But I always think twice after the fact because I know I don't have time, so I'm not even gonna not even gonna waste the money yet. But yeah, I want to get it. I want to get this game so bad. It looks like it's so much fun to play and just to create characters.
I'd say if you had to get the rest, wait until next year's one.
Oh yeah,
next year's one's going to be a lot better.
Yeah,
because now it's the same team working on it, and hopefully they add more features.
Yeah, it's probably going to be the same play style, and just with
I hope they keep the play style because it's the best. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. I don't like when they get too technical. I mean, having a bit of skill involved definitely helps, but when it gets too technical, then it's not as fun. It's not fun to play. It's like, all right, you got to remember too much like combos and button combinations. It's like, oh, come on, I don't want to do that. I want to pick up a controller and be able to smash buttons and have some fun. So, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Also, guys, just so you know, Watch Party Wednesdays. I'm going to keep letting you guys know, keep you updated. They
slightly changed now, though.
Yeah, they changed the release date for She-Hulk, so it's not releasing on a Wednesday now. It's releasing on a Thursday. At least the first episode. I don't know if they're going to continue that. So once we
moment, it looks like that IMDb. It looks like it's going to continue on the Wednesdays, but they can change it. That's what they normally do. Like
exactly.
So you have to wait to see.
So once we know for sure, then we'll let you know how the Watch Party Wednesday is going to work with that. She-Hulk might be a show that we might just have to review on Wednesday because it'll have been out a week since, and I'm not going to wait a whole week to watch it. So we might just review it on Wednesday.
Or at least review the first episode. If the second episode drops, we might watch the second one live.
Yeah, exactly. But if they keep it on Thursday, then it'll be like, okay, we'll watch it Thursday, review it Wednesday. Andor, they pushed back a month. Basically, it was supposed to drop August 31st. They pushed it back to September 21st. Or 22nd, something like that. And Bad Batch was actually supposed to drop September, I think 29th or somewhere around there. So if they pushed Andor back to right before Bad Batch, then they're probably going to push Bad Batch because I don't think they're going to want them running concurrent.
I don't think they'll overlap Star Wars.
Right. They might overlap Star Wars with, Marvel, but I don't think they're going to overlap Star Wars with Star Wars. Unless it intertwines some way where an episode of a Bad Batch might match an episode of Andor, like somehow. I don't think that's what's going to happen, but that would probably be the only reason they would overlap. So once we figure out what Disney and Star Wars and Marvel are doing right now, we might have to go into another watch party show until then. Like I said, I'm still open to watch one of the old movies. Just throw it on, and I figured out how to do the Disney Plus thing. And I could bring up the movie on my phone and do a group watch, and I could send it to each individual person in Instagram. And all you gotta do is click on the link, and you should be watching.
What is it? Goes to like watch it via a browser or something.
Well, if it goes to your phone, it should just open the app. I mean, I was gonna do a test, but
that's what I was gonna ask you then, because does it then open it up in the app?
Yeah, I think it opens it up in the app.
Actually,
I'll do a test with you right now. You don't have to do it now, but I'll send it, and once we get off air, you can check it. But sure. Watch Party Wednesdays, we're still trying to get that straightened out. And also, guys, starting, I don't want to say tomorrow, hopefully before the weekend, I'm going to put it out there, and hopefully the rest of Pop the Chaos will follow suit. Wayne Tech challenged us to a trivia challenge about a month ago. I don't know. Pop the Chaos, we're a real casual group, and a lot of members.
We do things on our own time.
Exactly. And a lot of members in our group are actually busy going through things behind the scenes and what have you. So
Yeah.
it's not like it's easy to organize 7 people to do something right away. But we got to figure out who's up for the challenge, and we're going to let the community vote, and we should start the voting process hopefully by this weekend, so we can figure out which 2 of us are going to go up against Wayne Tech, and then the ball will get rolling further from there. So that's going to be coming soon. All right. Thank you for bearing with us. Thank you for hanging out with us. This was one
We
night
appreciate
that
it.
we thought we were going to have a quick stream, and of course I get to chatting and talking, and we go 2.5 hours. So with that being said, I am Ella Jkl Awesome. That's my boy Pop T. And we are the Hot Popics live stream. And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
You're still here. It's over. Go home. Go.
It's over.